This is Kurosaki Chia 666, and I'm making deck of the month May, and this month I'm making for Magic. So if you guys want to watch and subscribe and all, they're pretty cool and all. But yeah, this is blue-white Lark. You can call it blue-white Revel Lark Control or blue-white Control deck or something, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it has a total of 24 lands, and here are the lands: 6 shiny plains, a reflecting pool, 3 mystic gates, 2 dark hour wastes, 4 seaside citadels, 2 fairy conclaves, and 6 shiny islands. And then for the creatures, I have 2 mist meadow witches, which these late game, they're second turn droppers, but late game, they create your loop. You like the best combos that you could do in this deck that these guys do. They remove by tapping a white, blue, and then 2 colorless. They remove a creature, it comes back at the end of the turn, and most of the creatures' abilities that are in this deck trigger when they come back into play. So these guys are awesome in this deck. I have 2 Sour of Temptations. Sower of Temptation, sorry. When this guy comes in, when this whatever it is, comes into play, I get to take a creature from my opponent's field, which it has summoning sickness at all, unless if it has haste or not. But yeah, this combos with this, because if I want another creature, I can simply remove this. The other creature goes back to them, but then I get the other creature when this comes back. So it's like really good combo. So 2 Sour, and then 2 Glen and Lendra Archmage, and these guys, they work really great for countering things, and they work with a Mist Meadow Witch because they could get removed, and since they have Persist, they get counters, but then they go away once you use the ability of the Witch, because they come back again. They're really good. And then 4 Mole Drifters. These are like the big drawing scheme of this deck. By like their turn, you can draw, and late game, you can use the ability of Mist Meadow with your Rebel Arc, bringing these back, drawing cards, and removing them, and then drawing more cards. So you can draw your entire deck, not your entire deck, but everything you basically need to win. So it's a 3rd turn dropper or 5th turn dropper. For Evoke 3, and for non-Evoke, it's 5. And you get to draw 2 cards when it comes into play. So you can do it with this combo. It's pretty good. And then 2 Knight, Captain of Eos. And this guy's a 5th turn dropper, but he is insane. It's like Mist Meadow Witch with that. They're both on crack or on cocaine or something. They're on speed. Because once you use the ability of that, you can keep getting tokens coming back over and over and over and over and over and over. So, and you sacrifice them by paying 1 white, and you prevent all battle damage that would be dealt that turn. 2 Mirror Entities. This little guy saved me like a whole mess of times. It prevented my opponent from attacking so many times, because it's all these creatures are 1 or 2 powered, because my Revel Arc right here gets them. And this is a 1 power. All these are 2 power, 2 power, 2 power, 2 power, and 2 power. So they're targets for Revel Arc. And this is just insane. I can tap X, all my creatures become XX, and gain all creature types. So I could get creatures like 7 creatures that are 10/10s or something. It's crazy. And it's a Revel Arc target. And then we have Revel Arc, the giant engine of this deck. And this guy, when it's removed from when Revel Arc leaves play. So basically, you can use it with this combo, or you can evoke it by paying 6, which I don't think no one would do, but pay 5 only if you're desperate. But yeah, you pay that, then you get 2 creatures with power 2 or less from your graveyard into play. So all these abilities that these creatures have will trigger immediately when they come back. So Revel Arc is awesome in this deck. And then Kitchen Finks. I have 3 Kitchen Finks. These guys just combo good with the Mist Meadow Witch. I could keep gaining life for like the longest time. As long as my Mist Meadow Witch is in play, I can keep gaining life. And these guys have Persist, so they come back. After that, I can do the ability of Mist Meadow Witch, removing them from play, removing their counter, and then I get some life. So I have 3 kitchen finks. Okay, now moving on to the instants, the blue instants, which are 4 cryptic commands. I don't have another textless foil. Okay, basically what cryptic command is, it's if you Magic players know what Wrath of God is, it's a blue Wrath of God. Basically what it does is either you counter something before it's while it's on the stack, or you bounce something, or you tap all your opponent's creatures, or you draw a card. This is like insane in this deck because it gives you control while you play all your combos. So this is like a really awesome card. And I have 4 of them, so it's all good. These are like, in Yu-Gi-Oh, these are like Allure with Solemn and D-Draw and all those put together, so it's pretty crazy. So I have 4 Crypto Command, and then Broken Ambitions for early games, trying to stop people who are playing their crap. Like, if they want to cast something, I Broken Ambition, tap 1 and then X, and if they can't pay the amount, it's countered, and then they have to mill the top whatever cards, top 4, sorry. And yeah, I have 2 Broken Ambitions. Okay, now moving on to the white instance, 4th Path to Exiles. These Path to Exiles are like insane. You tap 1, remove target creature, but its opponent like searches for whoever like you remove the creature, they search for land, but that benefits you or your opponent. Say like you have 2 land and you need 3, you remove 1 of your creatures and you get your 3rd land, so then you can start playing everything you need. So Path to Exile is like a really versatile and awesome card. And then for sorceries, white sorceries, I have 4 Wrath of God. These are like really awesome because if you're losing and your opponent has like, I don't know, 50 million creatures because they duplicated them with Restore Redeem or something, like rabbits or something, yeah, Wrath of God, tap 4, clear the board. Destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated for 4 mana. You tap 2 white and 2 colorless. So Wrath of God is an awesome card in this format because Damnation was gone, and once Damnation was in, like, people could play their insane crap. But yeah, this gets rid of everything, so it's all good. And then to speed up the deck, I have 2 Mind Stones. I don't have my 4th Mind Stone, all my 4 Mind Stones, because yeah, I never got them. But yeah, 2 Mind Stones to speed up the deck. It adds colorless mana. That's all I basically need. And in like late game, if I don't have drawing, like anything to draw with, I sack these by tapping them to actually draw a card. So it's a really awesome card late game or early game. So yeah, this is the blue-white Lark deck. If you have any questions, oh wait, never mind. This is the sideboard. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention the sideboard. 2 Meddling Mage. This is from the new set, but basically you name a card, they can't play it. And it's a Revelark target, 2 power. And here are 2 Glenelendras for decks that run like lots, like mill. All they run is like spells, sorceries and instants. So this counters all that. Remove Soul for like aggro decks. For really aggressive decks, all they play is creatures, so you use these. And these 2 for the instants and sorcery and non-creature thing removal. And my 4th Revelark is in the side deck, just to go heavy and quicker. These for burn decks, which are Demigod Stompies or anything like that, or red aggro wins. And then 3 Celestial Purges for like fairies, red-black decks, and things like that. But yeah, that's the sideboard, and yeah, that should be all. If you have any questions towards the deck, any comments about it, you can make them, and it runs really good. I've won like over 5 tournaments with this deck. It's insane, and I get a lot of money. So yeah, this is Kurosaki Chia. If you have any questions, just ask. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out, YouTube.